Hello, what's going on, YouTube family? To all of my many friends, also to my many enemies. Once again, this is Roosevelt with a Facebook Live video. But before I get started, I want to take this opportunity to share this because I couldn't share it before, and wait maybe on a couple of you all to come in if I can. So just bear with me while I share this with my Facebook audience and my Twitter audience. Let them know that I'm live and that to tune in. Excuse me, y'all. Hopefully everybody out there is having a wonderful day. Okay. So I got that up on Facebook, and I need to share one more with Twitter. Okay, see what we have watching us. Okay, so it looks like I got one person watching me. So good evening to you. But while I'm waiting on other people to get in, I'm not going to wait too long. But I'm just going to go ahead and begin this. I decided to do this video live because I think I have a lot to say and a little time to do it. So let's just get started. First of all, I'd like to first of all, before I thank any of you, thank God, who's the head of my life, his son Jesus, and to the precious Holy Ghost. And I'm grateful to the one God for still being alive in the year 2017 and for things being as good with all of us as they are. Okay. And also, I would like to take this time to also thank each and every single one of you, every single one of my subscribers, every single one of my friends, every single one of my enemies, people who agreed with me, people who did not agree with me, people who watched, even people who didn't watch. I'd like to thank all of you in making Roosevelt Sounds Off what it was in this year 2017. And as always, I'd love to wish everybody a very Merry Christmas, a very Happy Hanukkah, Happy Kwanzaa. Hopefully everybody will have a 2018 just happy holidays, whatever you're celebrating, birthdays, anniversaries, whatever you're celebrating along with your family. I hope it's wonderful this holiday season. Okay, so let me hurry up and get into this thing. My year in review. I think that I have reached several milestones within this year. First of all, I learned how to edit even better. I added theme music now to the videos, and I think I've, have a regular theme song, but whenever I go live, I don't get a chance to use my theme song because I'm live. But you all, have heard it. And I think a whole lot of people are used to that and everything, like right now. And so I've grown in that. And plus this year, YouTube has released YouTube Live to some of us. So certain events that I was able to go to, I was able to actually go live. I've had several live remotes by going live. I've gone downtown and gone live at a couple of anti-Trump rallies in downtown Chicago, and even had some regular remotes where I interviewed Mark Wallace, who is the host of the People Show on WVON, AM 1690. He comes on from 9 to 12 every single night, the People Show on WVON. So you might want to, tune in one day and check him out. You can go to 1690 on your AM dial, or either download the iHeart Radio app and then search for WVON. Okay. And we've had several big news stories here in the city of Chicago, so, just all over, not only in the city of Chicago, but just all over. And thanks to you, my loyal YouTube subscribers, you caused the video of mine to go viral earlier this year. It's the video of when we were protesting a Korean-owned beauty supply store called Misha's. That video received almost 5,000 or more views, and I thank all of you for tuning in and for even to make it be known that this situation is going on. And I even this year had somebody who saw one of the videos, and been watching the videos for a couple of years, actually recognize me on the street and actually come up and shake my hand and told me good job. So I mean, that's pretty good for for anybody to recognize you on the street and to tell you the good job and everything, and to keep on keeping on. That always encourages my heart, and I appreciate it very, very much. And we've had many different stories, whether it's Donald Trump or what I would call him or something, the orange man in chief, doing his usual buffoonery with the Muslim ban, and now this stupid tax law that's only gonna benefit more of the rich than anything else and put more strain on the poor. I think that he's getting ready to take us into war with North Korea. And I think that this is tragic. And I think that this man should be impeached because this man is sexist, racist, xenophobic, Islamophobic, just everything is just wrong with Donald Trump. So I think some impeachment proceedings really need to take place because there are presidents who have been impeached for doing a whole lot less than Donald Trump has done. Okay. And moving on to the whole Misha protest, or going back to it anyway, as you know, back in April, we did protest that particular store because many of you all don't know that there was a young lady in the Misha store in North Carolina who was body slammed on the floor. And she, I guess that they thought that she had stole some eyelashes or some crap like that. So they body slammed her on the floor and everything. And that store in North Carolina is related to this store here in Chicago. So we were protesting that store as well as they were protesting the store in North Carolina. But an update, recently, I would have to say a couple of months ago, they changed the name of the store from Misha to 642. Okay, I guess they're going by the address because the address was 642 East 47th Street here in the south side of Chicago. So they decided to call it 642. Okay, so that's the update pretty much on that, and it's still open. But we have one young lady named Carolyn Ruff, who's 70 years old, who's still attempting to want to shut that store down because of their blatant misbehavior, because they're still doing their stupid stuff. They got Carolyn earlier this year arrested, and all of her years of protesting, she's 70 years old, she's never been arrested or locked up ever before until now, because one of the people in the store, I think it was Sam, or better still, I believe it was Archie, who works in the store, who lied on her, and he said that she had threatened to kill him, which is not really true, because Archie and his wife had threatened to kill some of us when we have protested. But it seems like the Chicago police and even the alderman in that ward, whenever they come up there and see what's going on, it seems like no matter what, the police and the alderwoman always takes their side, the store side. And I don't really understand like what is going on too much with that. And this year, and I want to get to the big story of the year, which to me, even though, I think the big story of the year last year was just like all the tragedies that Donald Trump has caused. But I think the big story this year is going to be how we as Chicagoans actually got together to help to shut down this Cook County drink tax, this illegal tax, this evil tax, this wicked tax here in the city of Chicago. We happened to get this thing thrown out. And on this year, or when that beverage tax thing came up and when the vote came up, I did a 3-part trilogy and I called it my beverage tax trilogy. 3 videos outlining the day before the vote and the day of the vote and the aftermath. And the aftermath was good because, hallelujah, the drink tax is gone. It was repealed on December 1st, 2017, just in time for Christmas. So now we can get our 2 liters, we can get our regular pops, we can get our teas, we can get our sports drinks, we can just get everything without paying a penny per ounce tax. And one thing I would have to say to Tony Prepwinkle, who is the Cook County Board President, and every single Cook County Commissioner that voted along with her to begin this evil tax in the first place, don't forget, you all, there's an election coming up in 2018. And we, of citizens of Cook County, don't forgive. We don't forget. Expect us and expect to possibly be voted out of office, all because of your stance on putting an illegal tax on citizens here in the city of Chicago. That's crazy. I mean, they just had to throw the whole thing out because Big Soda responded, and then the citizens just protested. And, you know, we've just had enough of Cook County of just being taxed out of our minds. And the idea I had is, I think before any kind of law is passed, even before any kind of tax is levied, it needs to be put to a vote, put on a ballot, and a referendum needs to be on a ballot. If the people themselves, not the commissioners, not the politicians, not judges, not anyone, but the people need to vote on whether they want this tax or not. This should go for any kind of tax. Because to me, this tax or any kind of tax is nothing but really legalized theft. You go out every single day, you work, you make your money, but in the end, these people, government or city government, federal government, want some, some of your wages or want some of your hard-earned money that you help to make. That's legalized theft. And the reason why it's theft is because if you don't pay this so-called said tax, whether it's federal, state, or city, then you have a bunch of men in suits knocking at your door saying that, you're guilty of tax evasion and all of that. It's legalized theft. Any tax is legalized theft. I got to keep saying that over and over again because, as my pastor in my church always says, repetition is good for teaching. Any kind of tax is legalized theft. If the government wants more money, they can go and make more paper money, and they can just declare a certain type of balance to be in their bank account, and they can just go off of that themselves. They don't have to come to us to always get the money, especially here in Cook County, where the Cook County Board openly admitted that they mismanaged the money. And in this year, something with YouTube Live, that I was able to go to a couple of Trump protests. As you know, this has been his first year, completed year in office. But me, myself, I keep praying that I'm hoping that this is his last. Because the ignorance and the stupidity of this man does not stop. It's just sometimes it's just too much. So I'm hoping that some impeachment proceedings or anything will take place. And I think that moving on from that, my goal in 2018 is to come on and report to you all different stories much more frequently than what I do. Because I know it's been a long time since I put a video out. And I'm looking to come to you much more often, maybe like 3 or 4 times or whatever more a month. And, do it much more on a regular basis. And trying to do it also where one day or something I want to do a live stream and actually want to invite guests on to actually talk live on YouTube. Because I think that's really what we need is I want to hear much more from the people, hear much more from you out there. So if anybody has any kind of ideas and everything for shows or ideas or topics, or if there's any kind of news stories that anybody comes across that maybe I don't see, be sure to make a comment in the video section, or you can email me at roosevelt7920@yahoo.com with a show idea, or if you want to come on to the show, and I will get back with you. And remember our families this time of year. Remember some of those who we could have lost in this year, and keep their families and everything in prayer. As long as they were right, where their soul is. They are spending Christmas with Jesus this year. Okay, so please keep that in mind. I love every single one of you all who have tuned in. Let me see if anybody is still watching. Seems like I got one person still watching me. Good evening still to you. And man, this time of year, One day I'm going to have to come with something because I'm going to be 44 on Friday. And as I come up into my 44th year of life on this earth, I think that, you know, being 44 has taught me like some things as to what to do, as to what not to do. So maybe when I come back to you all the first of the year, maybe I'll come to you maybe with some life lessons of some things I've learned in my 44 years, okay? So hopefully you all will tune in and everything for that. And I think in 2018, I think I'm probably going to get or try to get more into more because, you know, this is where I started off and everything, and this is where I want to end it. More, maybe even some more biblical teaching if I could. And yes, I'm still going to be exposing false churches and false pastors. I'm in the midst right now of maybe doing some research into what the new thought religion is. So I want to bring it to you once I'm able to do more research and present it right. Of course, we'll still be talking about the stupidity and everything of Trump. And, you know, we're going to be talking about a whole lot of issues and everything together. And I'm hoping to come to everybody with a brand new and improved platform. And in 2018, I'm hoping to make this Roosevelt Sounds Off better. Right now, I think I have like 80-something subscribers. I thank all of you for watching. I thank all of you for sharing. And I'm hoping to get more. Be sure to go and tell people, tell everybody who you see about Roosevelt Sounds Off and what I'm trying to do here on YouTube. I'm trying to do good and wonderful, positive, big things here on YouTube, okay? So with that, I'm going to end it. That's just my little synopsis of a couple of things or major things that have taken place in the news a little bit this year that I've covered. I've covered so much, so it's impossible to almost talk about every single thing I covered, because this year I think I did more videos this year than ever before, and gonna do much more this year coming up in 2018. Golly, I'm gonna see if I can come or bring a YouTube video on a set schedule, you know, like every Monday or every Sunday or something, you know, try to come to you more and try to put myself out there even much more. Okay, that's something that's one of my goals in 2018. You know, I know it's kind of hard and everything because, you know, some of us, you know, we might do YouTube, but a whole lot of us have lives and other things that we're doing too. But I have not forgotten about you, my faithful and loyal subscribers. And hopefully you all will get a chance to see more of me in the year 2018. And I'll thank everybody again for watching. Thank everybody for subscribing. God bless all of you. Happy holidays. Again, I will say it. Merry Christmas. Happy Hanukkah. Happy Kwanzaa. And I hope everybody will have a very happy, wonderful, and safe 2018. Thanks to you, from me and all of us at Roosevelt Sounds Off. Happy holidays, and thank everybody so much. I'm getting ready to get off of here because I had a long day, so I'm about to go and relax and take a bath and just chill out. And hopefully I will see everybody in 2018. And be sure to watch, like, and subscribe to the channel. Tell everybody what is going on here at Roosevelt Sounds Off here on YouTube. Happy holidays. Happy New Year. See everybody in 2018. Peace.